Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 20th of May, Saturday, and this is the Commitment of Traders report, and start as always with the Australian dollar. The commercials have had yet another big move, and they are now net long the Australian dollar. So, God, that's quite a big move we've got now. That's one of the longest positions that they've held over the last 12 months. If we go, this is the Australian dollar, US dollar. We've got the trend line up on the RSI. It has been bouncing off the trend line. I did move it over a little bit, and we had this nice green candle on Friday. We've broken the 20-day moving average, and well, now I think this is going to long. Because I generally short this pair, I'll wait for it to long. I've upped my target to the it's nearly the 76 mark, and we will short it when it starts showing weakness. But I'm quite amazed. This has had 24,000 long positions added, and it's lost 269 shorts. So we're just about 10,000. The net position has changed to 10,000 long. So fair play to it. And the next pair we've got up, or the next currency we've got up, is the British pound. Surprising again, the commercials have taken a very bearish position. They have been long the pound over the last 12 months because obviously they hedge, and the speculators have been shorting it. But now this is the shortest that they've had the pound for a long time. So we are expecting the pound to short. The speculators, obviously, they virtually mirror this. And that's why I only put the commercials up on the charts. But if we go and have a look at the chart, GB USD, so we've had 8,000 new shorts added, and we've lost nearly 4,000 longs. So this is quite incredible. And we also have a divergence on this chart. This is a daily chart, and if you look at these candles here, they've gone up. And if you look at the RSI, this has gone down. So you've got the candles making a higher high, but the RSI making a lower low. And the low is actually below the 69.1. This is quite a strong sell signal. So definitely be looking for that next week. Next one, we've got a Canadian dollar. Yeah, right, okay. The commercials are they're off the chart basically, of how long they feel for the Canadian dollar. And I think this will also really reflect through to the oil price, because you know, to be long the Canadian dollar, it is very sensitive to the oil price. The oil has gone up, as we know. So if we take a look at the charts, where are we? Oh, it's on the other one. USD CAD. Here we go. We had this nice long short candle. Obviously, long the Canadian dollar, short the USD Canadian dollar. I've actually lowered my my target. It actually met the target, but I think it's going to run on a little bit. So I've lowered my target to 1.34. Yeah, it's only 100 pips down. If it gets that too easily, I might even lower it some more. I will be putting the trend line down on the RSI, and so we can just watch that and see where it goes. Smashing. Right. Now the next currency we've got is the euro, and the commercials are as bearish of this as they have ever been for years, absolutely years. And obviously the speculators are mirroring it. So if we just go and look at the charts, Euro USD, so the changes, 19,000 more short positions added and 2,400 long. So that is a big shift. We are now short, net short position for the commercials on the euro. And we saw this large candle on Friday. I've actually got a trade in right at the top. So, you know, I will be looking for this. And in fact, if you look on the RSI here, bum, bum, bum. Right, the RSI has made a lower low, and the candles obviously have made a higher high. So that again is divergence. But we are actually above the 69.1 still. So it's not as strong as the last one that we looked at, but we are waiting for it to come back and close the gap. And you know, it should do it. Should do it. The other thing that I was looking at actually was the DXY. This is the US dollar against a basket of European and other currencies. And again, you've got divergence on this. The candles here have made a lower low, and the RSI has made a higher high. So bit of strength coming through on the dollar. This is a daily chart on this. But I just thought I'd mention that because obviously that's the other side of the coin. And we'll go back to the Japanese yen. Japanese yen. The commercials again, a big jump. They are they're more long the Japanese yen than they have been for a while. We had this dip here, but the Japanese yen we expect to be getting more strength. Go through to the chart. This, yeah, USD Japanese yen. Right, we had this big fall in the USD JPY, which is weakness on the dollar and strength on the yen. But the yen against the dollar, there's 21,000 joined long, and we've got 3,300, 3,400 left the short. So we're a little bit over 2 to 1 long the Japanese yen, which will be a big relief for some people, I know. Next, we've got the Swiss franc. The Swiss franc, it has made a jump. That's quite a big jump for the Swiss franc. So that is getting more strength to the franc. Euros, USD, Swiss franc, USD, CHF. What a fabulous trade that would have been, but you know, missed that one. Should have been a bit more, you know, with it. Anyway, the long, there's 4,000 longs added and 36 shorts, which still gives us a like 7 to 1 strength in the Swiss franc. So we'll be looking for this to short a bit more. It's already down to the 30.9. Hopefully it'll drop below there, which will confirm it going down. Mexican peso. Well, we had this massive increase last week, and basically it's stuck about where it is. So we're still expecting the Mexican peso to long to short, the USD Mexican peso to long, the Mexican peso to short. basically it's remained about the same. So we've had added on the longs and added on the shorts, which are basically about the same. And I really would like that to move up. New Zealand dollar, a little bit of a change, a little bit more long the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, yes, USD New Zealand dollar. It had a little bit of a lapse on Thursday. Friday we got a green candle. We've had another 1,000 contracts long, and we've lost 157 short. So it's still 2 to 1, 2 to 1 long. So we'll be looking for a little bit of strength in that next week. Energies, the oil. Yep, the commercials have moved a little bit more strength we should see in the oil price. It hasn't really changed from last week, and we have had some long candles last week. So I expect this should go up a little bit more. We've got a lot of noises coming out about cutting back oil production, which isn't really going to happen. And we've got other noises about increased shale production. So we'll see who wins that next week. And we'll move on now. This is silver. The silver, it is as long as it has been for over 12 months. So that is quite, we'll expect a bit more strength in the silver. There we go. S&P. Well, yes, we're at even Stevens on the S&P, so we will expect a little bit more strength in that, I think. Bit disappointing. I wanted it to crash, but hey ho. Well, I'd just like to say thank you all for watching. Thanks for the likes and subscriptions. It all really helps the channel. And I will try and do another video tomorrow if I can find something of interest. But I'll be back on Monday, if not, failing that. And, happy trading. Thank you. Cheers now. Bye.